Hey guys, it's Daniel. The following is a clip from my interview with Radiohead producer Paul Koderie. If you want to see the full interview, it's linked below. Are there any other funny stories you remember of your time with Radiohead, just in general?
Sean and I had a large collection of recording oddities. We played to keep the atmosphere light, like just to have fun. And, you develop little catchphrases. That's why the record's called Pablo Honey, if that's a Jerky Boys routine. Pablo Honey was one of those things that people just kept saying throughout the record, and that's why I think they ended up. I had no influence on them choosing that to be the title, but I thought it was interesting that, that tells you something that they did that,
So cool. So that came from one of your audio tapes?
Yeah, the Jerky Boys. Did you hear about them? You know them?
I haven't, no.
The Jerky Boys. There's another famous one called the Trogs tape where they're in the studio and they're having an argument and they're drunk, I guess, and it's hilarious. It's kind of the thing that inspired Spinal Tap.
Okay.
It's kind of that kind of thing. So there were all these kind of underground tapes that were circulating around, and we had a lot of them, and we collected them, and we had friends who did prank phone calls and stuff, so we had some original ones. We were obsessed with Goodfellas, the movie Goodfellas. We must have watched that 5 or 6 times. The studio had a tape of it or something, and we said, it's a great movie, and it's such a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
When you're in the studio, when you get into overdubs, the other people always need something to do, So that there was kind of like a TV lounge with a video recorder and stuff. So it wasn't the only movie we watched, but we ended up watching a lot. It was really pretty efficient. We didn't have that many days. We didn't do as much on the other 2 songs probably as we would have if we hadn't come up with the third this week. But going into any session, it's about coming out with something that's great. So what are you going to do? How are you going to do that? That's what you have to do.